in again, Paul. Go end of the day, 8:55. Let's head right into the K-Wave News Zoom room where we have Tess Arcangel of Public Health, the SNAP benefits. Tess? What's your title again? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Good
What?
morning.
Good morning. What's your title?
I'm the Chief Administrator for the Division of Public Welfare.
Right on. That's what I was going to say. Well, it's been a minute, so we'll just start by playing a little catch-up. Has there been an increase in the number of people applying for public assistance since the last time we spoke?
Actually, no.
No?
No.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
But we
surprising.
do have a lot of applications and change report that we receive. Yeah, there's a lot of change report because of change in income, and if they do receive the other assistance, yes. So there's a lot of change report that
So-
we do process.
So first, during the pandemic, you hadn't seen an increase in people applying for these SNAP benefits.
Yes, definitely, especially in the month of May to August. Yeah,
So,
there's an increase.
so May to August, there was an increase in individuals here on Guam that have applied for SNAP,
Yes,
Like
SNAP,
what-
not only SNAP, but also for Medicaid
Medicaid.
program. The reason being is because we also increased the income guideline on the Medicaid effective April.
Do you have any numbers then on the increase?
On the increase, yes, for new and reopen. Yeah, actually, for April, in comparison to February or the other months, there is a triple. There's an increase. Like for example, in December, for SNAP, there's 261 for renewal and reopen. And then in April, there's 924. In May, 999. In June, 1,003. That's the highest, 1,003. And in July, it went down, 800 some, as well as in August and September. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, there has been an increase. People have been suffering because of the pandemic. When you talk
Yeah.
about the estimated 40,000 people that lost a job,
Yeah.
although some were receiving PUA, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and so
Yeah.
in anticipation of what is happening regarding the ruling that, or the guidance that people on Guam and anywhere else, that if they suffered a reduced working hours, they are no longer going to be eligible, or are no longer eligible at this point for PUA. Are you anticipating an increase of people coming in and filing for public assistance? Or are you already seeing that?
Probably, yeah. But unfortunately, we have a decrease on the number of eligibles, particularly on certain group of people.
Can you explain
Yeah.
that further?
A certain group of people, certain ethnic group, there is a decrease. Though there are increase on some ethnic group, there is a decrease on some ethnic group. Probably they left the island. They move out of Guam.
And last year there was a change in the eligibility criteria. I want to say like the income levels because of the pandemic, right?
Yes.
Right. Is that still in place?
That's for Medicaid, yes, but not for SNAP.
Okay.
For Medicaid program, it's still in place, and we do plan to increase it more. Well, of course, we have to weigh with regards to funding. Yeah.
Do you will there be any sort of changes then for SNAP in eligibility income levels?
For SNAP?
Yeah, for people to
No.
apply.
No, the income guideline SNAP is set by FNS, so it's up to 165% of the federal poverty level for the extended categorically,
Mhm.
categorically extended.
Right, but there probably wouldn't even need to be changes to the eligibility criteria, because if people aren't getting income, then they would probably
Mhm.
fit the current criteria.
Mhm. It's the Medicaid program that we can increase because it's up to the state
Mhm.
or the territory if they do want to increase the income guideline for Medicaid.
Mhm.
So that's why beginning April we increased it. And then by January, we're still waiting for the guidance from CMS as to the increase of the income.
So what do people need to know that are confronted with this, or that are in that category, that are no longer eligible for PUA,
They
and they
just
want
have
to
to
apply for
reapply.
public assistance?
Yes.
What
For
do
public
they do?
assistance.
What paperwork do they need? Where do they need to go?
Oh, okay. They need to go. There are, currently we only have two centers, that one in Tamuning, in Rancare, and the other one is in the north. So of course, they have to provide residency, the residency requirement. They have to be here in Guam. So identification, their income, earned or unearned income, uh, any proof of residency, like for example, bills. If they do have bills, they have to submit that because those are also being deducted depending on how much in order to qualify under the program. Different kinds. Depends on their situation. If they're pregnant, doctor certificate, yeah.
And do they apply online, or do they got to go there physically?
They can actually submit their applications online and all the other documents, but I recommend they drop the documents. The reason being is sometimes we're having difficulty on printing the documents that they scan. It's not complete. Sometimes it's only page one. So they thought they submitted, but then again, it's only page one. Sometimes there's page one, page three, there's no page two, page four. So I would recommend for them to drop it. We have a drop box at the north and here at Tamuning area. If they have any questions, they can call the Northern Public Health at 635-7430, 7432-7481. And then for Central, for here, for Tamuning, they can call 300-8853, 300-8867.
Tess, what's the criteria
For
the SNAP program?
the SNAP program, as long as their income, they think there's an income guideline depending on their income. So there is an income guideline. As long as it's below that income guideline, they may qualify under the program. It's in our website. So like for example, for a household size of, I don't have my income guideline right away here.
Let's just do a random one there, Tess. A household size of 7.
For household size of 7, let me just get that. The income guideline has changed. It's for fiscal year 2021 for household size of 7. So it should not go beyond 5,451 if it's ECE, up to a gross income of 4,295 if it's below the 130% of the federal poverty level. But they can they can be the extended categorically eligible, which is up to 5,451. The income, household income for household size of 7.
What did you say the baseline was, Tess? Sorry.
It's based actually on the federal poverty level. So up to 130% of federal poverty level, the income guideline for household size of 7 is 4,295. They can be,
If you receive PUA, can you receive SNAP benefits?
if you receive what?
PUA.
PUA, can you receive SNAP benefits?
Depends.
Okay.
Depends on your income.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's calculated, it's added. It doesn't mean if you receive PUA, you're not going to qualify. Depending on the number of household, you may qualify or you may not qualify. They're going to calculate it.
Okay. And just again, in order, if people want to know what the eligibility criteria is, the most updated version is on Public Health's website.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you
The
mentioned
income guideline.
right, you mentioned it changed. So how often does it change?
Yearly,
Annually. Okay.
yearly.
All right. Is it due to change anytime soon?
No, next fiscal year.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Tess. Was there anything else you wanted to let the public know that might find themselves applying for public assistance?
If they need assistance, no one can hold them. If they need assistance, just try and apply and submit their application. I'll recommend if they need medical assistance, if they need cash assistance or food assistance, they just have to fill up the application. They can download it from our website and they can email it at publicassistance@dphss.com.gov, or I would recommend if they can draft those documents to ensure that all those documents are complete, and that if they're going to submit application, make sure all the requirements are attached to the document, because they think that if they do submit an application, we're going to process it right away. No. So if the application is incomplete, it goes at the end of the line. So technically, then clients will call and they will say they submitted it, let's say September, December, but in actuality, it's incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it won't be processed unless it's complete. So we urge those people to complete those applications when submitting it.
Tess, we had a complaint here. Nobody answers the phone at Snap. Is that do you guys get so many calls that it's hard to answer the phone, or?
Well, unfortunately, the phone that was in the 311, we have already changed that. We do. A lot of clients are calling, actually, following up if they have changed report. We have 3 lines here at Central or in Tamuning that they can call. And that number, let me see if I can, 300-8853, 300-8863, and 8867. For the North, I'm going to repeat again, 635-7484, 7430, 7432, and 635-7481. Our people are answering those. Yeah.
Tess, just one more time. 300-8853, 300-8863, 300-8867 for Central Guam. Northern
Yes.
Guam, 635-7484, 635-7430, 635-7432.
Yes.
Okay. And just one
And
more question. Go ahead.
And 635-7481.
7481. And just got an inquiry here. If you currently receive the minimum wage now and get the 50-cent increase, will you still be able to receive assistance for a family of 4?
For family of 4,
Yeah.
that's the maximum is 3,603.
So you would.
So our minimum wage is how much? That's per month.
Mhm.
So I think they will.
So and it increases to 925, 50-cent increase. You think that they would still be eligible?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so.
Okay. Anything else, Tess?
Because there's also some deductions.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
All right. Thank you so much,
They
Tess.
may. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. You stay
Bye-bye.
safe. That was Tess Arcangel. She is with the Department of Public Health, the Division of Public Welfare. We were talking about public assistance program, SNAP benefits,